unto the Honourable, the Commons of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, in Parliament assembled, the petition of the undersigned, their suffering countrymen, humbly showeth.
That we, your petitioners, dwell in a land where merchants are noted for enterprise, whose manufacturers are very skillful, and whose workmen are proverbial for their industry.
The land itself is goodly, the soil rich, and the temperature wholesome. It is abundantly furnished with the materials of commerce and trade. It has numerous and convenient harbours. In facility of internal communication, it exceeds all others.
For 23 years we've enjoyed a profound peace. Yet with all these elements of national prosperity, and with every disposition and capacity to take advantage of them, we find ourselves overwhelmed with public and private suffering.
We are bowed down under a load of taxes.
Our workmen are starving. The home of the artificer is desolate, and the warehouse of the pawnbroker is full.
The workhouse is crowded, and the manufactory is deserted.
The energies of a mighty kingdom have been wasted in building up the power of selfish and ignorant men, and its resources squandered for their aggrandizement.
The good of a party has been advanced to the sacrifice of the good of the nation. The few have governed for the interest of the few, while the interests of the many have been neglected or insolently and tyrannously trampled upon.
It was the fond expectation of the people that a remedy for the greater part, if not for the whole, of their grievances would be found in the Reform Act of 1832.
They were taught to regard that act as a wise means to a worthy end.
They have been bitterly and basely deceived.
The fruit which looked so fair to the eye has turned to dust and ashes when gathered.
The Reform Act has effected a transfer of power from one domineering factor to another, and left the people as helpless as before.
Our slavery has been exchanged for an apprenticeship to liberty, which has aggravated the painful feeling of our social degradation by adding to it the sickening of still deferred hope.
We come before your honourable house to tell you, with all humility, that this state of things must not be permitted to continue.
That it cannot long continue without very seriously endangering the stability of the throne and the peace of the kingdom.
And that if by God's help and all lawful and constitutional appliances, an end can be put to it, we are fully resolved that it shall speedily come to an end.
When the state calls for defenders, when it calls for money, no consideration of poverty or ignorance can be pleaded in refusal or delay of the call.
Required, as we are universally to support and obey the laws, nature and reason entitle us to demand that, in the making of the laws, the universal voice shall be implicitly listened to.
We perform the duties of free men. We must have the privileges of free men. Therefore, we demand universal suffrage.